Hello, my name is Marcus and welcome to this special New Year's video which I'm making just to end up the year, where I'm going to do three things. I'm going to first of all talk about my entire collection right here, board games. Then I'm going to go through my Kickstarters and talk about which games are back, which I've received. I'm thinking about doing that yearly, the Kickstarter thing, and going back throughout the year and looking. This time is obviously going to be everything. And I'm going to talk about a few changes for 2023 from my channel. But let's start off with the collection, starting over here. So on the top right here, I have first of all got a bunch of containers from games, primarily Viticulture and Wingspan, a few other things. Just keeping them in case I'm gonna need them later on. Are you even seeing that part of the collection? Yeah, you're seeing it, great. Just need to make sure. Then I got some figures here from Here to Slay, I talked about that. All the figures are standing up here. Then I've got Lego Ludo, which I think is sorry in English or American. And I got a double game package from Donald Duck and Company, the comic book released in Denmark. It's Ludo again, sorry. And then Tic-Tac-Toe. It's actually called Three Nephews in a Row. Because in Danish it's just three in a row, kind of. Anyways, and then we have my cards collection back here. Not really being showcased right now. What do I have? I have Hollywood Undead cards, Awkward Yeti cards, then I've got Golden Dollar cards, Silver Euros cards, 3D Dinosaur cards, Carlsberg Beer cards, some little larger Christmas cards, and then I got a Gin collection cards. Then I've got the Arsenal playing decks, luxury things. Got the 2 for 6 currently released, and I'm backing to get the 7th and 8th right now. Got Lunar and Zodiac's little tiger cards. I've got Luminosity cards. Yeah. And final one is a little Donald Duck round cards. A little fun thing I found on the market. So this is kind of a mixture. My girlfriend has bought some of these random ones, but I've bought most of them. Going into here, we have first of all my Ticket Ride collection in 2.5 IKEA shelving, Kallax shelving units. I've got Europe, Nordic countries, just base Ticket Ride, Ticket Ride Rails and Sails, a new edition, USA 1910. And in Ticket Ride Europe, Europe 1912 is in the box. Then we've got map collection 7, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Oh my god. 2 and 1. Gotta put them quickly. So yeah, most of these I've already reviewed, but of course I'm missing out on Rails and Sails collection 2 and 1. They're recent additions and I haven't gone played to Asia, India and Switzerland map collections 1 and 2 here. Then we got the small games here, San Francisco, Amsterdam and New York. So yeah, basically what I'm missing is map collection number 6, I believe it's France and Old West. Then I'm missing Tickets Right Germany, which is a big box. And London, which is one of these city boxes. Underneath I've got the Viticulture wine crate. I have everything for Viticulture in this one. It's the World Cooperative Game Essential Edition, I would say. It's Tuscany Essential Edition. I've got Viticulture Essential Edition, visitors from Wine Valley, and more visitors from what's the last pack? Maple Valley? Nah. And of course World, and the little starter thingamajig for World, which is the little first game thing. I can't remember. It's like promo pack. Got that in there. I got Legacies Allure Season 1 right here. Everything for it in this one. I got some of the ones right here where I have a lot of things, but apparently they have released 4 new faction decks throughout 2022. Now actually 6 new faction decks throughout 2022. I only got 2 of those. So I'm missing 4 of those, and there are 2 more coming at least in 2023. Then we've got Crimson Company. I have everything for that, including metal coins and that one as well. Over here I've got a bunch of playmats. I've got a little dice tray thing here, and then we've got a bunch of playmats. The playmats for Legacies Allure, and yeah, just a whole bunch of playmats. Honestly, the playmats for Legacies Allure, the Lost In playmats, the Tiny Epic Dinosaurs playmat, the Doomlings playmats, all of those are over here. Then we come into sort of my girlfriend's shelf actually. She has one of these. I mean, Root is mine. I have everything for Root right here. Everything is in the main box through a insert from not later, I can't remember. Anyways, everything for Root is right here in these boxes. Then we've got Telestrations, well that's again my girlfriend, and we've got Partners, Partners Duo, Partners Plus. Again, sort of my girlfriend's little games. She loves Telestrations, she loves Partners. Then we've got Cranium, haven't played that one yet at all. And we've got Spyfalls 1 and 2 in the same box here, it's kind of opening up. Also we have 2, or just one, no just one, promo from the Dice Tower. And then we've got Linky down here. Just a small little Linky game. A nice game, really nice game. What? How am I? What is that? Great. Some game is missing right there to keep Spyfall from falling apart. But maybe I can just put it in the bottom here. Oh, no. And, well, Spyfall is the reason that I've ordered box bands from the Dice Tower Kickstarter. Definitely. Anyways, Trivial Pursuit Disney, Strategica Junior Disney version, Trivial Pursuit Family Edition, and Besserwisser Family Edition, and the logo game. All quiz games. That's for Strategica, of course. I don't like quiz games, so that's not really my shelf. And we come down to my little Lego shelf here. I've got Lego Creationary, we've got Lego Chess in this one. Everything for Lego Heroica, and then we've got Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle Lego game another. Now here we have Monopoly Lord of the Rings and Monopoly Disney, just kind of because we love Disney and Lord of the Rings. A Harry Potter Mystery at Hogwarts, we haven't played that one. Junior Matador, which is sort of a Danish Monopoly, but this is a junior edition. And we've got Lego Creator. So we have a bunch of Lego games and the big box games. Moving over here, I have 2 more 2-player games. We have War Chest, a recent edition, but we have played this one a couple of times. I really liked that one. And we got Disney Sorcerer's Arena right underneath it. Unfortunately, the turning this way I don't like, so I'm turning this way without the name on it, but we know that that is Sorcerer's Arena and the one expansion that is currently out. I actually don't know if the other expansion has been released yet, but I am definitely getting it once it is out. Then we've got our Dinosaur Shelf. Actually, it's become the Dinosaur Shelf again. For a while it was a mixed shelf, but it's become the Dinosaur again. 2 small dinosaur card games we found. Dinosaur Battle and Dinosaur Parade game. This one is like a match battle thing, you know. It's age, it's height, strength, you compare them. Parade, I can't remember. It's a little while since we've played that one, so I can't quite remember the rules of it, unfortunately. Lost in Jurassica, the only one of the Lost in franchise that's surviving in my collection. Tiny Epic Dinosaurs. A little gift from my fiance. She really wanted that. Yeah, a mix between girlfriend and fiance, but she is my fiance. 2 expansions for Draftosaurus, and now you're probably wondering, where's Draftosaurus? Well, fun little story about that one. She was meant to give it to me for a Christmas present, but she accidentally ordered a Polish edition, or you know, the people that she ordered it from sent her a freaking Polish edition. We don't speak Polish, so we got the money back from that one. We have ordered a English edition to go along with the 2 expansions here. Still waiting for it to arrive. Ordered it right up to Christmas, and it was like, it had 2 weeks already delivery. I'm expecting not to get it before mid-January at least, with 2 weeks shipping. Like, it's insane. And right on that is Find Your Fossil, which is a very simple game where you walk around trying to find puzzle pieces that fit your color to assemble in your area. Very simple game. I might make a quick, you know, 3 simple dinosaur games review of this ones. And we got Dinosaur World and everything inside of it, except the Kickstarter exclusive expansion thing. I don't know why it's called, but we have the other small box expansions in it, the base game, and an insert from the same ones that I have to make the insert for Root. What is that called? Folded Space, that's the one. Over here we got some Christmas games. We've got Catan. My fiance got those in a Christmas present. Flamecraft, my Christmas present as well from my fiance. Yeah, she bought a bunch for me. I didn't buy as much for her, unfortunately. No, it's kidding. Splendor, we kind of bought that as a Christmas present to each other. Bought it together. She really wants to play it all the time. Like, where we're going for New Year's, she's bringing that one. She wants to bring that one, and I'm like, fine, sure. We've got Hike. a little simple game from Small Board Games, first ever edition game from them. I got it at what's called Essenspiel, of course, this year. We've got Doom Links, everything in it. Playmats over there. Then we got Tapeworm, just a simple little card game. I can't remember if I've done a review of it or not. And then we've got the Captain Morgan drinking game, which I got free with a bottle of Captain Morgan I bought once. I've just kept it because it's kind of fun. And then we've got a box. Yeah, it's all Uno. It's Uno Dos, Uno, it's Dos, and it's Uno Flip. And then we come into, actually I can mention, the Tickets Right map collections are in numerical order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 7, and waiting for number 6. But these ones up here, the small box city games and these big box games, are ranked in how much I like them. So Ticket Right Rails and Sales beneath Ticket Right, which beneath Nordic country, which is beneath Europe, and over here to New York, Amsterdam, San Francisco. Wherever I can do that, I do it. Otherwise, it's to size, right? Because Viticulture would be on top. That's my favorite game of these 4, but these are smaller. And the same with Legacies of Lure. I actually haven't played it, so I can't rank it yet. But some of the ones is above Crimson Company because I prefer some of the ones. We haven't done it over here, because otherwise Logo and Strategic would probably be the top ones. And then again, this is just kind of after size and not matter that much. But we're getting to 2 shelves here, or at least 3 shelves where I do this quite a bit more. So let's start off just going right up to sort of the animal shelf. This is a bunch of animal games about animals primarily. We have New York Zoo, and we have Endangered, and we have Parks, Baron Park, Trails, Long Shot the Dice Game, Cascadia, Death Valley, and then we have the Parks expansion, Nightfall. And here again, there is sort of a ranking. Parks is actually very close to size in width, but not in, it's way smaller. This is square, these are triangles. No, yeah, triangles, that's the right word for it. But Endangered is on top of New York Zoo because I prefer Endangered. And then Baron Park again, smaller, and Trials, very small. These ones are being put sideways because they can. But Cascadia, I think, I don't know why I would rank it next to these ones. It's alongside Endangered, and Baron Park is some of my favorite ones on the shelves. But yeah. Going over here, this is a complete ranking. They are all the same size. 4 games, starting with, at the bottom, Keystone North America, Wingspan, with European expansion in it, and another folded space insert. But yeah, I'm signed up to get a pre-order to January of the big box collection of Wingspan. My fiance have pre-ordered Oceania in Danish for my birthday, because it's like arrives just at that time. And yeah, we want it in Danish because I have the rest of the game in Danish, so obviously we need it in Danish. And we're hoping that the Asia expansion is also coming in Danish around my birthday next year, so I can just either get birthday money and buy it, or maybe get it for my birthday. Anyways, Meadow, I really want downstream, but every time I've been like, okay, now I can buy it, it's been sold out. And then once I don't really have a lot of money, it's in stock, so it's very annoying. But Meadow is right there, I want the expansion. And then we have Solo Raider right here on the top with a whole bunch of promos in it, and of course XXL and exotic expansions, and a whole bunch of so many promos. I've got so many promos for this. Because basically there's promos everywhere. I've found promos everywhere for Solo Raider. Got some for free at Essen. Got some when I bought the game. I found some on like very second-hand market. Just might as well throw it in my box, in my cart, right? Not second-hand market, but might as well throw it in my cart. So I've got a bunch of expansions, promos for Solo Raider. I don't want them all. I really like Solo Raider. I have to wait to do a review of it. But of course, it's kind of spoiling because I've done reviews of Meadow and Wingspan where I've given them 10 out of 10s. And Solo Raider is up here. So I guess that's sort of a spoiler, because I have talked about the fact that I have only given ever 5 games 10 out of 10s, which is Meadow, Wingspan, Ticket to Ride Europe, and what's the other one that I have done a review of? Did I give it 10? No, right, K2. That's what's up here. And now, this game is above Meadow and Wingspan of 10 out of 10s? Yes. Solo Raider is in fact a 10 out of 10 for me, and I will, you know what, let me just say it right here. Solo Raider is right now my favorite game of all time. I really like it, and I have a bunch of promos for it. I want everything for it. It has overtaken Ticket to Ride Europe as my favorite game of all time. Definitely. I think Meadow even have snuck into second position right behind it, but I really like Solo Raider. Next up to this one, we have Happy Little Dinosaurs, just a simple box here. Here to Slay and everything for it. We've had a playmat container, we have the figures here, dice tower and the meeples and everything is in beneath, in behind it says. We've got Wrong Party, we have, what is it called? Exiled Legends, and we have Tic Tac KO, Dragons versus Unicorns. So you guessed correctly, this is my unstable games shelf. I've got a lot of their games. I'm getting Casting Shadows. We have Llamas Unleashed, Unstable Unicorns, and Unstable Unicorns Not Safe for Work. As you can see here, I've got a few cards from Heroes of the expansions, and I've got 2 Unstable Unicorns expansions, because there's no more room in these boxes. Happy Little Dinosaurs is one of the expansions. I need the other one. I have ordered it. Llamas Unleashed. I have not ordered that expansion yet, but I definitely want to do it. And I'm also getting some sleeves for all these games, alongside the Casting Shadows Kickstarter game whenever it's arrived. Oh hey! So here's a bunch of small games. Oh. And the final shelf over here we have Button Kingdom, and its expansion is in here. My girlfriend really likes that. I'm not too crazy about it, so it's at the bottom because I organize the shelves. I'm lucky like that. Got Eco's First Continent, and its expansion is in here as well. Got this at Essen Spiel. We both pretty much really like this one. It's a good game. Kind of bingo bango-esque, you know. We just yelled Ecos instead. We've got K2 and 2 expansions, both of its expansions here, and a promo in here. I believe it's called Avalanche Promo or something along those lines. Plague Inc. and its 1 expansion is in here. As I said, K2 Ecos One Kingdom ranked, but Plague Inc. Colossal Arena size. And they're just on top here, Colossal Arena. I mean, I'm not too crazy about it because of the childhood memories. I'm keeping it right now, but it might go eventually. And small box here, we've got Cortex Challenge, a little free demo thing that we got at Essen. Just some lady was just handing them out, and we were like, sure. We don't know what it is. We want it. I've since learned the rules of it. We haven't played it yet, but it actually sounds pretty fun. But I am going to throw it in here. Then we've got Linky. We hope you like Linky. A English expansion for the Danish game that we have. So doesn't quite fit, but I thought it would be a nice gift for my fiance. But as you said, it's English. We've got the Dice Tower Bicycle playing cards. That belongs up here. Cool little fact, I've got it signed by C. Garcia and Mike Delisio. Very awesome. And the final one is Clash of Decks Season 1 starter pack here. I've not bagged these starter kit thing, and I've not bagged Season 2 or Season 3 because I'm not quite crazy about it, and I might just like get rid of this completely. And up top here we have, first of all, we've got Parks Memories. The reason Parks Memories is up here is because it doesn't really fit in the collect shelves. It's got this, it's all 3 of the games, and it has this weird size, right, that it doesn't really fit in. And you know what? It actually kind of looks nice standing up here. It's wooden, Parks Memories, very beautiful. I mean, it's not that great of a game, Parks Memories, but it just looks beautiful, and like it's definitely worth keeping. Dinosaur Exhibit. I mean, I said in the review I'm gonna put it up like this, and I have put it up like this because, I mean, that looks awesome. Having Parks Memories and Dinosaur Exhibit next to each other just looks awesome. And the final thing, which doesn't quite look awesome, but maybe I could actually... Do I dare do it? Everdell Complete Collection. Everdell Complete Collection. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm gonna put it down as well, again. But yeah, Everdell Complete Collection is up here, because where the fuck else would I put it? And I'm, like, as I said, I've got ordered the Wingspan box. I thought it would be closer to the Viticulture box. Maybe I could have them both in here or something. Apparently it's like closer to the Everdell Complete Collection box because they're planning to release more, of course. I mean, we still need South America and Africa. And a promo pack of penguins as Antarctica, like, come on. But it's probably going on top of Everdell when I get it. It's not a question of if, it's a when. But that's the collection. That's my, I'm going down here as well. That's my collection of games so far. I believe it's 93 or so games, and also about 90 expansions. I didn't mention all the expansions, I don't think, because I've There's a whole bunch of ones in all of them. I mean, Endangered, I've got the More Animals expansions in. Baron Park, I have the expansion in. There's one. Did I mention most of them? I think I mentioned most of the ones that I have expansions in, actually. But a bunch of expansion games. I love it. I want to expand it, but maybe also sell some games. Because actually, I have an entire box down here free and some room next to it. I didn't have about a month ago. I've gotten rid of games. As you can see, there's a hole right here and a hole right here. And this hole has always been there. But I've gotten rid of some games because just games that I couldn't continue having because they weren't good enough. And that's what you need to do. You need to get rid of the games that are not good enough. Only exception is right now Close Arena. Anyways, I'm gonna cut my face away and we're gonna have a quick look at the Kickstarter stuff I've backed throughout the time and talk about real quick about them. There's some comics and stuff involved as well. So I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, let's try and record this very quickly. Off the record, an Anna Blue comic. Comic that was quite late. It says December 2018, actually right in 2020. But I liked it. It's like a little love story, something before the music, because it's an artist, Anna Blue. I liked the comic, it was good, and I liked supporting them for the future, but very delayed. Trial by Trolley, I believe I have made a review, I can't remember. But I have sold it because these card games with the player judge, I've realized it's just not for me, so I've gotten rid of this one. Here to Slay. So that's actually the connection. So Tired by Charlie is Accomplice. It was just the retail version with a Kickstarter expansion. But because I missed out and a bunch of people posted stuff, I was like, oh my god, I should have backed at a higher tier. So Here to Slay came around and I got the Ultimate Collector set. Everything for it. I've shown it in the review. And that's why. I don't regret it. Although a lot of it is not useful, but I don't regret it. And I still have it in my collection, obviously. Sovereign, a unique deck of playing cards. I got the Exquisite Trio, all the 3 cards. I don't know if you can see them, but there's a blue, white, and a red. They're all the same, just the color is different. And I've actually sold them since, because I didn't want them that much, and I didn't think they were actually that high quality. For the price, they were not really high quality. But this is Trident and Sword playing cards. I love these. They're based around mythology. Trident, I know, is Poseidon. A sword, I think, might have been Hades. I am not quite sure, but I got one of each. The deluxe version I've kept. The simple version I've sold, but I do not regret it. It's there in my collection. I love these cards. Spirit of the Arctic Dash Range. This was when I thought that I was going to be an RPG player. I was not, and I don't. So I'm actually in the middle of trying to sell everything except the D6s. You can always use some D6s. Yeah. I think there's 2 sets I got from this one. Doom on You card game. It's a fine card game. Works at 3 or more players, 3 to 6, I believe it is. But I've given away. Someone else was more interested, and I was like, fine, you can have it. So it's not in my collection anymore, but it's a fine card game. I think I would rate it like a 7. Sculpted Dice Collection. The same as the Spirit of. I thought I was going to be an RPG. I wasn't. Lost in Valhalla. I've given this away to my local playing group, so they've got a fun little quick game like this. I've kept Lost in Jurassic, as you saw, but Lost in Valhalla is gone. Drinking Rainbows. It's a fun little comic about mythical creatures in an office. It's very fun, I like it. I hope that the collective writer does some more of this, but he is doing a lot of other stuff, so yeah, too bad, but it's a good. Year of the Tiger, Luna, and Zodiac playing cards. It's very good. Still have them. I told you about it. Year of the Tiger. Very nice. I have the set because they come in like a sleeve for 2 cards. I still have both of them, but they're also the same. So, Evening After Dark Volume 2. This is an adult comic collection from some superheroes doing some naughty stuff. I think that's all I need to say about that. Deadly Desert. This is a game that I can play with just a set of cards, and therefore I have gotten rid of it because that really wasn't good. Divas, Goya, and Mountain Goats. The less said about this, the better. I never received these games, but that is entirely my fault, and honestly, it's a long story. I'm not going to get into it. 4 Girlfriends, another adult comic. I've backed quite a few adult comics, and that's just how it is. Tapeworm, it's a fun little game about getting rid of your cards, and yeah, it's kind of Uno-esque, but you're building like a grid of these with these cards. So yeah, Lost in Straya, the same as Lost in Valhalla. I've gotten rid of it, keeping only Lost in Jurassic, but it's a fine game. I liked it. Four Girlfriends 2, the sequel to the other one, still just a adult comic. Lost in Jurassica, the one that's in my collection, the best one of them. I liked it. I actually contacted him because at the time I could not afford to add the expansions to it. He offered me them for free because I backed the other 3, and that was super awesome. I love this creator. I haven't really backed a lot from him since. But yeah. Arrow and Shield playing cards. The 2 next ones in the line of Arsenal playing card was Trident Sword first, and Arrow and Shield. I don't remember who these are about, but again, I got the 2 deluxe versions. I still have the 2 symbol versions. I think I've sold them. Silverwood Grove, your woodland adventure awaits. I still have this one actually, but I am in the middle of trying to sell it. It is not. It's a fine game. I actually like it. It's just not. It doesn't belong in my collection. Honestly, I can't. I don't have room for it, and it's not good enough. Root the Marauder expansion. I backed this one. Got everything from the Marauder expansion except the solo expansions, and then I bought everything else for Root. I still have not played any of it. Even though this one arrived a year ago or so, and yeah, I still haven't played a single thing of Root, and I think I might sell this one. Yeah, I got the complete collection, obviously, the biggest I have ever backed on Kickstarter so far, $224. The other one was, of course, Huge Slate at $175. Complete pledge. I got everything, and I added the 3D printed things for it as well. And I've not read it. I've played a bit of it. Still haven't played all of the expansions, but I like what I've played so far. Playing card collection brick box. I never received this one. I contacted the sellers about like a month or 2 after July 2021 to ask, hey, where is it at? Because I've not received it, and they have not replied to me and anything. I have not received this one. I am very angry about that. But yeah, that's the risk you take with the Kickstarter. Death Valley, small little card game. I've done a review of it. I do not regret it. I don't think I will get rid of it because it's a volatile game. It can be in your freaking pocket or whatever. Clash of Decks, I talked about this one. I've been back to the other one. I did not like it. It was €2. It was a very low risk thing, and it didn't pay off. Solani and the Girl Who Made the Stars. I have not. This is the first one I haven't received yet. I'm still looking forward to it. The latest update is that the Girl Who Made the Stars has been produced, and Solani is the one that is almost done producing, I think, although it's the other way around. But basically, they're afraid that it won't get produced until Chinese New Year, and therefore it will be even further delayed. That's a risk, of course, but it is very delayed so far. Full year delayed. Yeah, I'm hoping that it will arrive in 23. It depends, Chinese New Year, a month or 2 can sway it. Doomlings, the card game, has of course arrived. I have everything for it, and it's a good game. I have done a review of it, so we can check that out. Crimson Company, the collector's edition. I have everything for Crimson Company here, including some gold coins. I have not done a review of this one, but it is definitely coming, and I do really like this one. It just doesn't get played much because it is a 2-player exclusive, and my girlfriend doesn't want to play it with me, and at my playing group, we don't play 2-player games, we play higher number games. Like Longshot the Dice Game, which is actually I backed because of my fiance. She was like, yeah, back it, let's try it. And I did not regret it. It is a really good game. It's really fun. I've done a review of it. She loves it. We play it a lot, and it's a high player count, so we can bring it. Connecting Flights, again. No, this one I have sold, actually, because it was just really bad. I really didn't like it. It's the first one from this company, and I thought, I want to back them. I want to see what they do. It sounds interesting. Thought it was like Take to Ride, but with planes. But it's really, really bad. It was really bad. I did not like it, and I've sold it. Dominion Exquisite, just like the other playing cards further down. They're just the freaking same, black or red, and I've sold them. The Binding of Isaac, another one that hasn't arrived. I'm looking forward to it. Production should, I think actually they're there on the freight trains to fulfillment offices as far as I can remember from the updates. So hopefully it's coming soon. Another $134 packing. Keystone North America, $132, damn. And it's the deluxe edition. I have everything for it, of course. And I really like this game. Ever some people talk down about it, but I really like this game. It gives me sort of like Wingspan esque vibes, just a little bit different, maybe a little bit like Mid and Wingspan in one. Actually, it's really good. I really like this game, and it's really high up there. My girlfriend really loves it. This and Longshot was like played a million times as soon as we got it. Really great game. Dirty Old World. I backed at €1 just to get access to the Pledge Manager. Ended up not getting it, and therefore like I just checked it off. It's not. I'm not going to give them a bad statistic. I know that I'm not getting it. That's just it. Bard Chronicles of The Bard Chronicles, a Dungeons and Dragons rap album. Very interesting, like 2 songs were released on Spotify and stuff on other websites. Very excited to hear the rest of it, but it's a little bit delayed because he has some personal issues and stuff. I wish the content creator all the best. The third one in the trilogy of Four Girlfriends, the mature comic series. That's the last one, I promise. I have a better show. I really like the pilot episodes. In fact, this one I haven't read the comics yet. But the 4-episode arc we got plus the Christmas thing was pretty good. I think there's something story missing in between those episodes and the pilot episodes. I hope they might make that eventually, but I really liked it. They still haven't arrived yet, but production is all over. It's on freight, getting ready to be shipped out. Not quite shipped out yet, but I am looking forward to receiving this game in 2023. Very excited about it. It should be arriving soon, please. House Pets vs. Aliens tabletop card game. The Awkward Yeti game night. It's everything the Awkward Yeti has ever made. Every game, ever. I'm getting it. And I have received a shipping tracking thing. So, soon. Axe and Sickle playing cards. This was funny. I received this one like a month before this one. And like 3 weeks after receiving it, they sent me a tracking number. I was like, yo, I've already received this one. I love it. It's, again, the Arsenal playing card series continued. Honey Buzz Fall Flavors. This might not even arrive in 23. Jesus Christ. They're apparently on the factory. They can't really get it to work. So, yeah. This is going to be crazily fucking delayed. Hike. I've played a little bit of it. It's a good game. It's a fun game. It's, again, the first from these people. But it's a good first game. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they do in the future. Support the Dice Tower 2022. Premium playmat is one thing that I got from it. Premium playmat, I got like a bag. What else did I got? I didn't get the dice towers, which I actually wanted, but I got like a bag, a dice bag, some box bands for my games, and some different things. Looking forward to receiving it. Like Orangia Deluxe Master Set. Just kind of bagged this one because it kind of sounds like a viticulture thing, and I really like viticulture, so looking forward to be receiving it. I've heard that the production is coming along nicely, but of course, December 22, you're fucking crazy. Like, seriously, why are all these people looking at December 22? It didn't happen, whatever. This one happened. Like, I got it at Essen, which is October 22, so that's nice. Dinosaur Exhibit arrived, I think it arrived in December, but, you know, it was good. I managed to play it, and it is actually in my top 10 of the year. It's a really good game. I did a review of it. You can also see that it is standing on top of my shelf. So nice. Evolution New World, a simple card game. I got creating new species or whatever. Backed it in, just waiting for it to arrive. Another December 22 that has not arrived. Yeah. Legacies Allure. I got this one in October because I didn't understand that the Squire backers, there was no pledge manager, but we got a discount on shipping. So that's interesting. Yeah. I got everything for it, plus some payments and stuff. I haven't played it yet, but I am looking forward to trying it eventually. Soon. Dinosauria the micro game plus expansion plus poker playing cards. At the time, I couldn't afford to get the poker playing cards as well, so unfortunately I'm just getting the game and the expansion. But I'm looking forward to receiving it. It's a micro game again, but it's about dinosaurs. So I'm looking forward to it. The artwork in it looks amazing, and I'm really looking forward to receiving it. That's it, the artwork mainly. Casting Shadows Ultimate Collector Set, $610. This is the biggest one I've ever bagged. I don't think I'm ever going to bag this much ever again. And it's looking slightly delayed. I think March, maybe it won't be until June or July, but it's looking on track. No, it's actually looking on track. I think this will be before March even. They're really effective with this one. But I backed it. It's just unstable games just on my shelf, and I'm getting some expansions for other of the games, some sleeves, and some whole bunch of stuff. Like I ended up spending like at least $1,000 in here. Because it is. I love unstable games, and I'm looking forward to receiving this one. Pix and Brutus, Gnome, Sweet Gnome. It's an awesome little comic from Pix and Brutus, the creator. I love his work, and this little graphic novel or whatever, it's great. We've read it, it's really fun. It's exactly what you want from Pix and Brutus graphic novel. I love it. I really recommend going checking this out on Instagram. Harlem Raid, the video game, it's from Awkward Yeti, and I think I'm getting both two first episodes or whatever. They're working well on it in May 23. Yeah, that's looking likely. So looking forward to receiving it. Music of the Western Deep Volume 1. I like The Western Deep. It's a good online comic, and I'm looking forward to receiving the music of it. And I got Glarion of White Ash 1 and 2, and I also got like Snowpaw 1, so therefore I backed number 2 up here. And I haven't read them yet, but they're looking very interesting, like some very interesting, weird fantasy-esque comics. So looking forward to reading them eventually. Sit Journey, another game from a Instagram content creator. This is about like dinosaur stuff, so looking forward to playing this one as a dinosaur, whatever. Looking forward to receiving it at least. Life of the Amazonia, again another one where back to get to the pledge manager. Did not end up actually getting anything. And then Maple Valley, I backed it to get just Maple Valley. But I'm thinking about in the pledge manager also getting creature comforts and everything for it. We'll see. It's coming in January-esque. And the recent one is Bitent and Thunder playing cards. The last ones in the Arsenal playing card series. I'm of course getting both of them. They're finished in January 12th, whatever. I'm looking forward to receiving these ones as well. I managed to do it within 15 minutes. Hell yeah. Oh boy, so I don't have to spend money to do this. Anyways, now it's on to like updates or whatever. So that is the end of the year 2022, and 2023 is, well, it has begun gone today. It is the 1st of January, of course. Did want to release this one yesterday, but too busy getting ready for New Year's party and stuff, so sitting here recording it today. But yes, the year is over. Not quite a full year on YouTube, of course. That's coming April, I think. Might do a special video for that, I don't know. The Kickstarter look back thing is one that I want to do every year, actually. Around New Year's, look at the Kickstarters. Not every single Kickstarter I've ever backed, but just going back. Like, for next year we'll start at Solani and the Girl Who Made the Stars, because hopefully I've received those. And then we'll take it from there, talking about the games that I received throughout the year and the games that I backed throughout the year. But anyways, this is sort of an update for the channel, because I'm going to focus more on review stuff. So tabletop reviews obviously is going to be in focus. 5 Simple Drinks will have a quick little resetting and just become simple drinks. And then there'll be episodes for it rather than themes, so it won't, be Simple Drinks with vodka or something. It'll just be Simple Drinks episode 1, Simple Drinks episode 2, whatever. Just changing up a little bit and, well, making it more, because if I want to make 3 drinks, I can make 3. If I want to make 1, I can make 1. Just because it's going to be easier and maybe a little bit less expensive, I don't know. And Sunday Tastings is going to end at some point in this year. I have a few last ones that I'm going to taste, otherwise I will end Sunday Tastings, just because it results in me buying way too much alcohol and drinking a little bit too much, and which I need to cut back on. And Simple Drinks will also include alcohol-free stuff. I'm going to try and see if I can't do a little bit more non-alcoholic drinks, beverages, whatever that I make myself. A little bit like the eggnog that I did for the Team Night Saturn Christmas special. Something along those lines, something that takes a little bit to make, but isn't alcoholic. That's what Simple Drinks is going to be about. Of course it needs to be simple. And Foodaholic, I think, will remain. There will of course be a new trailer out on my channel at some point when I get all the details of it ready. I have some ideas in my head, I just need to get all the details done. So yeah, besides this video, I think the first video will be on Wednesday, which is... what the hell date is it on Wednesday? Will be Wednesday the 4th of January. Not Monday the 2nd, I don't think I'll manage to get a video out by then, but Wednesday the 4th will be the first tabletop reviews of the year. Talking about tabletop reviews, that's going to have a change, because right now it's board games, all board games. I love board games, love talking about board games. But the reason I actually originally called it tabletop reviews is because I wanted to review things you have at your tabletop. Not just board games, this of course a major part of it, but Lego sets, comic books, regular books, whatever, right? This kind of stuff, these are all things you have at your tabletop, you set your tabletop with. And that's kind of the idea behind tabletop reviews. So I want to change it up a little bit. Maybe I'll make Monday's tabletop reviews to something different once I've reviewed the last Ticket to Rides, which will of course happen within the first couple of weeks within the year. I might just review all of those in the first 3 episodes. We'll figure that out. And otherwise, I will, of course, as I said, try and get reviews out of games as soon as I get them. Didn't manage to get Hike last time, but I'm expecting, you know, Solani and the Golden Make to start. I'm expecting Distilled. I'm expecting the Aqua Jedi game pack. All these games, I'm expecting them, and I'm gonna try and get a review out as soon as I get them, within, you know, the first coming episode. That of course means I need to get them played, but that's one thing. But I think that's just the updates. I hope you had a wonderful new year. I hope 2022 wasn't too bad for you. Was ups and downs for me, but overall a fine year. And here's, you know, 2023 being an amazing year. Until next time, bye.